Hi. Uh-oh, I almost knocked the whole thing over off. That's just how I do my thing. Hi. Welcome. Welcome and or welcome back to Black Smoke Chat, where here we smoke and we chat. Yay! Easy breezy. Welcome in and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Lena, and guess what? If you found me, you made it. Yeah. Oh my god, my eyes are so bright. And so are yours. You 5D shifted, bright-eyed, having so you. That's my stomach growling. The spiritual growl. That's just hunger growl I have to eat. Yes, I got my own special effects. I have my incense, my black woman incense going. I love it. It smells so good. But I had to get on here just really quick talk about, because I don't have, I don't do things like a lot of, I don't talk about, you know, subscribe, like, and all that. So hopefully, I hope you guys are doing that. And that's probably why I don't have that many. That's why I only have my 18 million subscribers, because I didn't say subscribe and all that. So please do, and share and all that. And if you find a negative or grain of something that inspires you, take that with you into your day and expound on it and study on it, and don't let me be the end all be all to anything. But if you feel something and you act upon it, and I was like the catalyst of that, A for me at 154 on the timer, that makes me very happy, because that's what we're here for. So if I just guide my 18 million subscribers, then I guess I'm doing okay. All right, so check it. Been talking a lot about us being in this 5D. 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D, 5D. And looks the same, but it's not. Looks the same, but it's not. It's very different, and you can tell. I think you can tell. One of the things I say a lot is to look into people's eyes. Right now, if you want to know 5 and 3D, who is what and where's who, hum, and hun and shin, look in their eyes. Because right now, that veil is thin, and you can see the eyes truly are the window of the soul. They're bright, beautiful, and clear, and full of intention, and you don't see any confusion. You're like, God dang, I don't see you all the time. Where are you at? That's a 5D shifting person. We're still all humans. We're still Earthicans. We're still on this planet. We're still doing our community service, which I just did, by the way. In the hour of 7. So always do it for me in the hour of 7. I don't know what because all 7s ain't the same, you know. Even with fall back and pull forward and all that, you know what I'm saying? Time is just so jacked. But 333. I didn't even pose. I was supposed to have posed. Sorry, my brain to do that over. So hopefully we're gonna be able to get this message out without me meandering and rambling so much. But I think that's why all of my 18 million people like me. I just go all over the place. I go all over the place. But these eyes, these bright eyes ain't no joke. That's not a joke. That's just what it is. I have $0 worth of makeup on my face. Oh wait, that's a lie. I put this chapstick on. This was, I did have on some shiny lip. So I got about 75 cents worth of makeup on my face. I got about 75 cents worth of makeup on my face. That is more of a high-end squeeze. So like, I'm only about 75 cents. It'll work. Oh, I've been so happy. Still getting all the green lights. That is not a joke. But that's not shopping. When I'm splitting the boycott, you can go anywhere on the road. It's not a parking spot. I'm sorry, Blazers. Corporations for so long thought they had us. And they did. And slowly people started waking up. And then they started calling themselves woke. That's when they got stupid. And they said, oh, let's use this. So we said, okay, you can take woke. We're awakened. And we will show you. They thought we were supposed to be all out in the street when the food stamps and stuff got cut off and all that. Honey, our grandmas taught us how to live. And if our grandmas did and our aunties did, somebody did in this black community. We haven't completely 100% broken down yet. Try as you might, try as you may. There's a strength and a resilience about this. Once it's done shifted too, man. God blazes, you can't stop these black folks. You can't stop them. Look in their eyes. Their eyes are so bright. Dang it. I'm trying to tell my people right now what to stay away from. Orbs going. Stay the heck away from that betting, sports, gambling. They got way too many of them now, of names. You should just have one name. Now it's like 20 names and further under names. That's still a bookie name, Johnny. Don't. I foresee that as being really, really bad. I foresee book betting as being really, really bad. And 5D don't need to be effing around with that. And this is somebody, I'm not a hypocrite, I'm somebody that gotta own it at 6:58 in. Stay away from that casino, man. If you can go once, how about go 3 times a year? I was gonna say once a month. That's what I was gonna say. But I don't even go once a month. I go about 3 times, like 3 times a year. And I save for it. I take what I can go and play with. I don't go to the ATM. Only time I ever went to the ATM, I went a long time ago at Harrah's, and it was bad. I do not go to ATM. I bring what I bring, I stay on my budget, and that's what you do. My downfall of gambling is when I win, I play it back. Even when I say I'm gonna put this over and put that in this pocket and do that, I do that. But if I stay the night, if I'm just a day trip and get in, I'm good. But usually when I go to the casino, I make it like a weekend. You know, I stay 2 nights. Have a little trip. You know, I don't go with girlfriends or boyfriends or nothing. I just go by myself and have fun. You know? I play one machine. That's what that makes people crack up when I say that. 8:33 on the time. I play one machine. I love that game so much. It has a name. I call that game Dolly. It is my Dolly. It's so funny because it's right by, because it's Hard Rock. That's where I go to play the Hard Rock, you know, because that's the music. And there's like some Dolly Parton memorabilia very close. I call it machine Dolly. A lot of people think that's what I call it Dolly. But anyway, it's Dolly. I'm gonna play Dolly. And me and Dolly have a relationship, and Dolly really likes me. We do so good, and I hit my goal every time. Be perfect if I was just gonna go home that night, but I still got 2 more nights. I do that night and another night, so, and that's usually what I don't know what I do all the time. I just don't go. And I go stay at the same hotel because I like the people that own it. The owners are friends of mine. So it's a time to visit. And I don't even want to leave when I go and stay at the hotel. And I tell them sometimes, like, I'm just going to stay one night. I'm going to stay one night. And I end up every time staying 2 nights. One time I stayed 3 nights. I did not. I did not want to go back to Knoxville. I had to just. Oh, yes, I remember that day I cut it close. I had an acting job the next day. Like, the next day, if I would have, like, stayed another day, it would have. But the reason I stayed the extra day is because it rained, and I didn't want to drive, like ugly rain. I didn't want to drive in ugly rain. And then the next morning, they let me stay, like, a little bit later, just because, they let me stay a little bit later, you know, from checking out. That's my chair. That next day from, you know, so it was like 12:30 when I was like, because it was still rainy and yuck, and I was like, I'm driving back in this. I hate driving back in the rain. I mean, it's okay. It's just rain makes me tired. Not nobody wants to be in the rain. And if it would have been anywhere else, you know, whatever, checking out, trying to get out there at 11, I would have been in that rain. But leaving about 12:30, it subsided, and it was just like not even hardly drizzling. And I was driving out of there, and I was like, this really is nice. I got one good thing out of this trip. And this is what I gotta say. 11:18 on timer. I left the hotel for my last day. No, I had to get back because I had to act. Did I have an acting job that day? I swear, I think it was that day. Because that was a Wednesday. I stayed Sunday night. They're on skeleton. Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. Sorry, I always do that. It's a timeline. All I know is I had to get back because I had a job to do. So, wait, I'm gonna go. It had to be the next day. It had to be an acting job next day. Because I remember going back to the casino. That's what I'm trying to get. I went back to the casino, is the thing. It's already blown it. And just go home, go home. I had $60. $60 left from a steak that I came with $300. $300. $60. And I said, just keep it, because it's for $60. You can play lottery, buy your scratch tickets, you'll be alright, you'll be fine. No, I went back to the casino. So I went back to the casino. I'm trying to tell people to stay out of the casino, but I'm gonna have to do it. But that 60 could have just went crazy. Using my plan, that's $320. So I put a 20 in. My bet a hand is $250. You know, 8 spins of $20, and you know, and after 8 spins, you know, technically I had, you know, 24 spins, right? So, right, get it right? 3 times 8, 24. Yeah. So I had 24 spins. So I had $60. I didn't really have to spend all the 60 on the thing. Maybe I did. I think I was like down to the last 20 in there. I was like, that's fucking shit. I was gonna play it, so I played. Luckily, I got my dolly gave me a bonus thing, and it was like, I like to play double top dollar, and it's just my favorite. It's just a beautiful game. So I'm playing a game, and it gives you choices of you want this first offer, like that suitcase game with Howie Mandel, that it's like give you a choice. You want to take this choice or you want this choice, and it gives you the first offer, and you're like, oh, that's low, I don't want that offer. Take second offer there, and then it can get a medium offer, and like get greedy, and then it'll get you down to, because you get four chances, and you get down to the last offer, and if you don't want to take it, then, you know, I mean, it's going to give it to you regardless. And if you didn't take the offer, let's say number 2 was there so much dollars, and then you pass around and you didn't. Anyway, that $60, I was able to turn that. And it's so true. I turned that $60 Let's say I walked out of the casino with $210, right? Out of my $300 stake, have lost everything. It actually say $210. I didn't have hundreds of dollars. I didn't have $100. I was so happy. I got my black out of that. And by this time it was trying to look like it wanted to rain again. I was like, I don't even care. I felt like I was a winner. I felt like I was a winner. Still under what I brought. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't up. I didn't get up. But I felt like I won all the money in the world. I felt like I won all the money in the world. To go in with 60 and walk out with 210, you couldn't tell me I didn't have $1 million. I was so happy. And then I used some of that money and I went heading out and going home. But went to this lottery store that I went and I was just winning money back to back. This store, I said, y'all in the newspaper or something? Did people win this? But it was the kind of store where the people was in the line. I was like, oh, it's one of them. And it was. People just go in, don't get gas, don't get a beer, don't get a soda, don't get some Slim Jim Lotto. And I could tell. And I just ran up on it. I didn't even know. I just ran up on it. I had my hotels right here, there's casinos here, this place way that way. I just ran up on it. And was winning. I was there. So I was like, okay, I remember when I'm leaving, go to make sure you go to that store. Went to that store, went into my 210. I think I just took $30 out. So I just said, yeah, like $30 out. So I took the 10 and I took the 20, yeah. And then I think I had $5 worth of tickets. So let's say $10 worth of tickets. So let's say I had $40 of scratch. Now $40 came back paying. I was up on 40. I scratched a fair scratch. That was a 25 scratch. That was a 15 scratch. Like, hey, scratch. So from like $40, I was up again, like another 100. So 40, 60 turned into 210. 40 turned into another 100. And I was like, what is it? You don't question money, but still, I'm still in my awakening, and I wasn't into the receiving part. I was like, wow, lucky. Oh, you're in alignment. So 18. I should have posed. I didn't pose. I was in alignment. I took my black ass home. See, now that could have been Lena on the timeline and said, I'm taking it all. And then 60 would have played the 60, would have got nothing. Would have went to the ATM, would have got nothing. Went home sad, now you can't pay your rent, you can't do that. You can't do that. That is what if you just want to go once every few months, that's how it's the time, get out of town. Why not? Take what you can play. Have fun. Eat it, if you don't eat out very much, because I don't eat out very much. I miss Captain D's sometimes. I know it's fast food. I don't try to eat. I'm not a fast foodie. But damn, sometimes you just want to, go back to my hotel, eat my Captain D's. But you can't let it consume you. You can't go there with the idea of I'm gonna break the casino, because that's not gonna happen. I don't play. And I have dreams, and I saw this yesterday. I love my movies. I saw Vegas Vacation. Nick Papa Giorgio. He was so lucky, and I want to play that. Where you throw the dice. 7-Eleven, I want to play that. But It's not me to play. It's not in me. That's not in me. And that's like your moral compass. That's your, like, if you don't do that, why would you do that? I'm in the casino. Let that be for them. I like Dolly. I like my machine. That's my machine's name, Dolly. I want to go find my Dolly. And one time I went, and they moved her, and I almost had a heart attack. And one of the people in the suit jacket had to help me find her machine. They're like, she don't play. She like that, man. She loved me. That machine got a person in it. This little bitty person go boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. I know it. But, yeah, I just drink water when I go to the casino. No joke. No joke. I won't drink energy drink. I won't drink soda. Definitely won't drink a mixed drink or a beer. Definitely. Not gonna lose my head about me because I'm there by myself. So, and y'all have my vape. You know, I have my vape. My phone, I have my headphones in. More or less, I'm listening to beats like Hurts. You know, like Lucky Winning Hurts. That's what I was listening to when I won that money. When I got that damn $210 when I won that money. Yep. I said, zoop, boop, zap, boop. I got up. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I had $60. Like a $210. I'm the winner of this mofo. I'm the winner of gambling. Some people ain't got much of winnings. Some people don't win. And then I started noticing on my 3 days that I was there, I would see certain same people. And I was like, I wonder if they're on a vacation like me, because they went to vacation would be the weekend. My vacation, because how my days was, I would, you know what I mean? I worked on the weekend, so my days was, my Monday and Tuesday was like my day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, and you have to think, it's Tuesday. You here. I'm here. So, I can be with the people. Yeah, it just was weird. It was a weird thing, seeing people, older people. But, that's how it always is. Older people, we love gambling. And if you don't gamble, know the bet. Know the bet. If you can't bet the full amount to get the bonus, you don't play. I've seen people play, and I'm like, why are you not playing you have to bet the bet to get the, and they're like, oh, this make the money last longer. No, because if you win, if you happen to line up, you will not get paid. Because you get the bet on the knife, you have to explain to them, they don't know. And that's a sad thing. That has happened to me. That has happened to me. Sitting there going, why am I not getting it lined up? It's bleeping, it's lined up. And then the person had to come and show me, you didn't play the third credit. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Third credit. I just thought you put your money in, you sit down and you go like this. No, you gotta know what the bet. And it's like, oh. So it's 25 cents. But 3 credits, I had to pay 75 cents. You know, easy. That seemed like something easy. And that was my first experience going. And that 75 cent would have been, that 75 cent bet would have been like $2,500 or something, because it lined up with 3 double diamonds, and I was just sitting there like, like stunned, like, but this is the, it paid me like, you know, I don't know, maybe $30, $40 or something like that. And I'm thinking I'm being cheated, and when they ain't paying me this thing says I won a jackpot. No, he didn't. Now they got those crash outs. where people be at the casino and they be just throwing chairs into the machine and turning the machine up and going nuts. I can understand why, but that's not our job because that's going to jail. Those machines cost thousands of dollars. You going to jail. Okay, it might not cost thousands of dollars because they could probably relatively put those like random number generator chips in pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying? And I play this old school game, and they got the rollers are the old school ones. It ain't like digital. I don't like digital. I don't like digital games. Trying to tell people to stay at the casino, but then just tell them, I mean, this is who I am. I don't have any devices. I was wanting to go to the casino in November. That's how long it was my birthday. The beginning of October I went. And so, all of November's gone. We're about to be into December. I don't know, maybe I'll go in January after I get through the year, but I really would like to go in December. So if anybody wants to gift me a trip, that's dope. I'll get to the Hard Rock and get to play my game. I told you, I only like one game at one place at one. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to Harrah's. No, I don't want to go to Harrah's. I don't want to drive up that mountain. Even though it's a beautiful drive. I'm not driving up that mountain. Fuck. I don't like it. I don't like the damn climb. I don't like the up climb. I don't like it. I don't like going up it, and I don't like going down it. Neither one. And it's funny because I used to like it. I used to fucking like it. We change. You know, go up on that mountain and get out of the lookouts and look at the drop and look at the leaves and all that. I'm alright. I'll go to my local park to see some leaves change colors. You know, but I was thinking like, well, maybe I don't like it just because my brakes be slippy. So I gotta get my brakes fixed, but I'm getting them fixed on Tuesday, so yay me. 27:14 on the time. Yeah, one of those. It's just something I do. But I just play that one, and I don't know how long it's taking me to get this discipline or this whatever it is. But I can just all I can do is just vouch for me and give y'all my advice. If you're gonna play, don't play. Don't go more than once a month. You don't have to go every time you get a paycheck. You don't have to go every Friday. You don't want to be involved, ladies, with a man that's at the casino that often. You really don't want that. But lay down here once every 2-3 months. But yeah, I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. I usually like to play $300 because if you buy a pack of lotto tickets, it's $300. So I think, well, shoot, if I would do that, and I've done that, but if you do that, you think to gamble 300 just to save 300, and I do the envelope method. I think what's his name, Dave Berry. I don't know. They just usually put the money in envelopes. So I go to the casino. I used to have an envelope that said eyelashes. I used to wear eyelashes. When I was first going through my breakup, my dark night of the soul, I cried all the time. And I thought, if I got these eyelashes on, and as long as it takes me so long to put them on, I ain't gonna cry and mess them up like that. You know what I mean? So that was my impetus of buying eyelashes. I wanted only the expensive ones, so I put the money in there, and I bought the magnetics, and I hated them. You won't hear nobody talking about them shits no more. I did not like magnetics at all, but I don't really have eyelashes no more. When they grow in, they're long, but I pull them out. There was habit. but so I'm just saying, sports booking, sports betting. I ain't trying to be nobody's mama, but god dang, man, you gotta see the demon in that, you know. And I don't think there is a happy medium to that. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. You know, I've never done it, so I can't say the lure. But I went to go get a few chicken, little place I like to go get little chicken wings. They use the old Walmart brand that's not at Walmart no more. It's like whatever. So I go there and get that little taste. So and I couldn't even get to the damn thing because so many people, but they wasn't getting food. And they are all at this big thing with like a big old checkerboard, and you know what I'm talking about. It was like sports. And it's just got pages and pages. It's all written up and all wrote up. And it was like 7 dudes all on these pages. So half of them spilling over in front of the food. I can't see the food. So I was like, fuck it, I can't get the food. So I go over and get my lotto. And I couldn't even see because they stayed in front of the lotto. I said, excuse me, sirs. I don't know. You know, I said, excuse me, young man. I don't know what y'all was doing, but man, I was just lying in here where I can see the lotto. And I was like, oh, we sorry, because they didn't even realize, because that's all they was in the same. Nobody was in their group getting lottery or food. They were all right there in front of that little cooler with them Mexican ice creams in it, the leches pops, looking at that board, giving these people that one, this one, everybody writing, talking. That's the same thing. That man running behind that counter looking at them dudes like, damn. But the thing is, I'm doing the same thing by the lotto ticket. It's a gamble. I don't know how much money they putting on them squares, but it must have been a lot. Because I left the store, they was still in there, and I went outside for a minute because I was hungry, so I ate one of my chickens. I ate one of my wings with drumette. They still wasn't coming out. I said, this is a big thing. And that guy who owned the store, he knew, because I don't see those at every store. He know that's illegal. I don't even think that's legal. But it's probably some loophole. And those dudes, those black dudes and white dudes, Mexican dudes, they was all different races. With this wrinkled up, stapled paper that had all these pages. It looked like it had big checkerboards on it. That's the same. And I bet them same dudes is betting this. Bet on them sites too. Dual fans and all that. Book clubs. I'm gonna do none of that. 33.19 on timer. Y'all not getting me. That Ready Player One putting on them goggles. That's gonna get motherfuckers too. You can probably bet through them. You can probably put the goggles on and make you think you're playing the game. Technology. I told y'all I have Siri in my house. I don't have Siri on my phone. I do not. I'm not technology, and I know I'm gonna need it for something. So I don't want to be a hypocrite. Cause I'm gonna have to use this technology for something. I have to. What am I gonna do? I have to. Technology, girl. Stop. But it's what it is, right? So, I gave y'all a little bit of nuggets of wisdom. The sports booking, the Oculus, them. There's the world. The world's right here. You don't need this. There's the world. It's the, you don't need Siri to tell you anything. You don't need Drewski He got money. You don't need him and Kevin Hart telling you to go play sports books. 3D Matrix bastard. Maybe they might not be in it because they know the best way is to keep y'all in it. So hell, they might be out. They might be 5D. But I don't think they are. Like I said, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter your position, your job. It doesn't matter. They have the presidents and the leaders of countries can still be 3D. That's not what it's about. What it's about is they don't want you to rise. They gotta hold you down here themselves. If they gotta hold your ass down here themselves, they gonna hold you. So you won't rise. So you won't elevate. So you won't escape the matrix. So you won't get out of the 3D land. So you won't get off that hamster wheel. Still going in the same place. Ain't drift nowhere. I'm saying. 18 million subscribers. I'm just saying. Shoot. So, if you're gonna gamble, don't spend more than you can lose. Don't take more than you can lose. Go with somebody you trust. Oh, I saw something. And this, I gotta at least say it right fast. 36, it's 36, 36. 3641 on the timer card. The lady said, what's the travel to the casino with me? He just, come on. I don't want to go to the casino with you. I don't have no money to go up there and do nothing. Well, here, I'll give you $5 and you just go on the penny slot and just go drive up with me and be in my company or whatever, you know. Here, just have $5 and let's do so. So she's like, all right, whatever. Miraculously, that lady turns that $5 to $500. And she gives the lady that gave her $5, gives her here's your $5 back. And the lady that gave her the $5 was like, what? You just won $500. And that's all you give me? She's like, well, wait. You gave me $5. I gave you $5. So is it me? And I had a roommate when I won at a casino. And she said, you won at a casino, that's all you give me. I'm like, this. I'm paying my rent. This is what I owe you. What? But you won and you need, but why would I give you more than what I give? People want to get in your pockets is what it. So was the lady wrong? Not to give her the more than her. So the lady that gave the $5, I gotta say Lady A and Lady B. Lady A, who gave A, gave B, the receiver. All right, so Lady B won B won $500. A gave $5. All right. A said, that's all you gonna give me is the $5 back. B was like, well, you gave me $5, so I'm gonna give you back what you gave me. A was like, well, you got $500 now that you didn't have before, that you would not have had if I hadn't given you $5. You're right, yeah. And B said, yeah, I understand that. That's why I give you money. She said, you didn't have money, now you have. Sorry, scratch my head. Because it scratched my cranium. You didn't have money, and now you got money. Yes, here's your $5. Lady A said, you get an Uber home. And Lady B said, what? You gonna leave me here 2 cities away from where I live? Because I'm not giving you But I gave you what you gave me. Wait, now you have more, and it's now ours. How do we get attached to ours? Was you gonna give me any of the money that you had made? No. And in an Uber, if you 2 cities away, that's probably, I'll say 40, 50 miles. I mean, I don't know where you are, but you live 2 cities away. It's like a 50-mile trip or something. Dang, that hurt my heart. Friendship over for $500. And if you gotta catch an Uber home, that's all your winnings. A 50-mile trip, she don't take a big hunk of that. You might as well just should have gave her $50 or something. So I guess I just answered my question. For it to escalate into that was terrible. I think the lady would have been at least happy with $50. Give her 50, $55 and call it a day. I'm like, well, I gave you 10% of what I made. It was like my tithe, you know, and the whole conversation would have been over. But didn't do that. Hey, friendship's over and all that from gambling. So somebody gives you $20 and you win $200. Give them their 20 plus $30 and give them $50. You know, something like that. Because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But I guess I had to, just talking it out with y'all, I had to see the folly in that. Okay. The girl that won, B who won, really didn't owe that other one anything. Gave you back what you gave me, but out of goodwill and a moral compass. Do that. But as Lady A, you don't bring your friends or you beg to come with you. She just could have sat home and was watching TV. She didn't need to. She told you she didn't have no money. And you didn't even give her 20. You just gave her 5. Luckily, you got your 5 back. So I see, I'm a Libra. I see both sides. But threatening to leave her there, bad form. God don't like ugly. So both of y'all was ugly. There could have been a concession. There could have been a time, a line to talk and sit down. But that money, them little dollars, got that girl greedy, and both of them greedy, digging in each other's pockets. You finally see who your friend is, who your, you know, money quickly. I say, dang, it ain't even enough to really stay in a hotel week or nothing. What is they tripping? But you know what I mean. Could have with the money, take her to eat. Let's go eat, girl. Treat her to eat. Let's go eat. I'm gonna treat you to eat. Put some gas in your car. When we get back, we get us some drinks. So it could have been solved. But somewhere along the line, they left themselves open. They did some kind of sin ritual, some you know. They gave it a sin offering. And that devil jumped in them both and ruined them. They probably needed each other. They probably got deep ties, those ladies. They couldn't even be family. I think they was just friends. But his family, that's even worse. Golly. That's a hurting thing, ain't it? So, gamble with some sense. Stay in the 5D. Leave those the reality bending classes alone. I'd say stay away from AI and Siri and all that, but I'm gonna have to start utilizing it and using it for my own businesses. I'm gonna have to. I know that. As much as I try to be a rebel and do things with pen and paper, I gotta move into this new millennium. I have to be a part of it. You know, I don't think I'll be left behind or anything like that. Oh, here we go. That was 44. Tell the timer I had to do that. And I don't think technology will leave me behind because, oh my god, my eyes are so bright. I think I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at the time I'm supposed to be at, but I can't be so rigid in my thinking. And even though I think AI is the ender of us all, and I really just want to get land and stay on my land and have solar panels. It just, yeah, it's coming. I'm going to be very self-sufficient on my own land. Our own animals, our own everything. I've seen it. I've seen it. But just gotta be patient, make it happen, you know. I'm already in the receiving mode, so I just have to stay aligned. Do my community service, which is sending love and energy to this planet and to everyone. And I was not doing that before. I was not doing that before. All this rage I had was burning me out. And now that I'm able to send it through and run it up and down that product tube, now I know how to do it. It makes me feel so more relaxed. I'm sleeping better. My neck used to have the all old people lines, and now it looks like a young baby neck. Like a young baby neck, like a fat baby neck. It do. It's feeling old and scary. My 5 head's smoothing out a little bit. So not loud here. My 5 head's smooth. My eye bags vacate. My bags, everything is just Benjamin Button in it. Oh, here comes another one. I'll pose again. 46. On the timer. And, I'm just saying. I'm a big fan of AI, but I have to embrace it to a certain extent. I'm still not gonna have it take over my whole entire life. That's not me. That's not what that's about. I'm not gonna let gambling destroy me, and I don't want it to destroy you. Those game books and book games and book all that. Leave that alone. I'm trying to help you. Trying to help you. And don't go to the casino. Wait till you get a trait of somebody wanting to go to the casino. More than 2 or 3 times a month. That's, yeah, I don't think you really want to be involved with that. Once every 2 months is, so that'd be 6 times a year, but I'm saying less than that. You know, go to casino 3 times a year. 3 or 4 times a year, you know. Like seasons. This is my winter gambling season, my summer. Yeah, there's definitely people that go every week. They'd go every day if they could. That's the truth. Them of them document it on YouTubes and stuff. They document their gambling. Make me want to do it, but I still have to play my way, use my own system, and play my own machine, and do it like that. And that's just how it works for me. So that's how I play. But anyway, hopefully somebody got something out of what I said. And it's 5D. Look at people's eyes and see the brightness. Don't get sucked in by neurodivergence. I don't even know if that's the Don't get into stuff. Get sucked into stuff that's gonna take your mind off of your natural reality, because it's very important. So at least spend some time in nature. Have a tree. Oh, this was a thing yesterday, actually. I forgot. It was a beautiful tree. I was just, you can feel it. You can feel it. It's like so much going through that dang thing. It's like, dang. I like it's just standing there doing nothing. It's like you feel like the tree heartbeat or the tree, the blood going through it. Like you can feel it like a pulse. Like something that's just, yeah. I was just feeling that tree. I was like, sucking it up. I was sucking it right up. It felt so good. And yeah, sometimes I like to be by water. Sometimes I like trees. Sometimes I like my feet in the grass. Sometimes I like my even water. Sometimes, you know, it just depends. All I wanted to do is look at water. I just be close to it, and I feel better. I feel refreshed and re-energized. Sometimes I have to actually physically go near it and touch it, you know. So it just depends on where I'm at and how deep of grounding I need or how good a cleansing I need. So, but yeah, man, just try to control yourself. Don't let it take your fun away. You know, if you like sport bets and books and you want to go to the store and sign those big checkerboard pages, if that's what you do, it's what you do. Just know what the limit is and know what's important and know when to say when. That's a gambling thing, when to say when. So if you know when to say when, say when. Alright? Don't let it be too late and then you can say, oh shit, yeah, it's too late then. So, alright. 51:01 on the timer. You thought the shifting bright-eyed heaven. Songs you. Beautiful, beautiful. Spiritual dudes and dudettes. You energetically capable. Absolutely intuition heaven. You're fantastic. I already told you. I'll tell you. You're fantastic. I think you're great. I think you're great. I think you're great. Let's come back again. 51:51. Come back again. See me, like, share, subscribe. I got a Cash App if you feel so inclined. I'll start putting all that stuff in the description box, but it is really Happiest Black Gal. Because I am the happiest black gal ever in the whole world. But anyway, I appreciate you spending time with me to fellowship. And I get to talk and get some things off my chest. And every time I talk with you guys, I have some kind of realization about something. That's why I always go off topic. Blah, blah, bleep, blah, bleep. Because something's always coming to me. Like, you know, right now what's coming to me is hunger. I'm really hungry. So I'm going to go and make me some breakfast. Oh, I was going to say 52:52, but that was 52:42 on the timer. Alright. That's alright. You know what I'm ready to do. 52:52. Thank you guys. My separation anxiety is strong in this one today. Love you. Bye.